At DOP, we believe that crypto will never, ever go mainstream if every time that we're using our crypto wallet, the other person, the receiver, okay, can see all of our financial information. Doesn't make sense. They can see our balances, they can see our transaction history, they can see our holdings. Imagine we had the same structure, the same system in our credit cards. We will never use them again. Okay, we'll just drop them to the garbage. So, how it makes sense when it comes to crypto? It doesn't. Okay, so we are dreaming about being mainstream. We are dreaming about mass adoption, and we can continue dreaming about it if we won't bring a realistic solution, a certain, and the key word here is a certain level of privacy. So a lot of people are very scared. Privacy, it's scary. Guys, over transparency, that's what's really scary. Okay? When I go to shopping and I'm paying with my crypto wallet, the cashier can immediately see how much money, how much assets I have in my wallet. He can come for me. He can blackmail me. He can threaten me. Okay? And it happens. It happens. So, and of course, we have the problems like front running, whale watching, and phishing. So, it's very dangerous. If we want to go mainstream, we have to solve it. So, let's talk about our solution. At DOP, we invented a new paradigm. Okay? We call it flexible transparency. We're allowing our users to choose, okay, to control what they share and with whom. That's it. So let's say you have a wallet with 3 different tokens. Okay, you have a wallet with, let's say Pepe, let's say Uni, and Comp. So you want to share with someone that you have Uni, but it doesn't mean that you want to share all your transaction histories and holdings and balances. It doesn't make sense. So you can do it. You want to share that you have only 50 Uni out of your 100 total. You can do it. You want to share it only with me because you trust me, but you don't want to share it with everyone. You can do it. And we all remember what happened with NFTs, the NFTs boom. People uploaded their NFTs to their Twitter account, and everyone could just search for the NFT on OpenSea and immediately dox the wallet. So it makes no sense. So yeah, we support ERC 721 as well and ERC 1155. So basically you can give a selective transparency for your tokens and for NFTs. So, okay, we have the flexible transparency and that's great, but now our assets are sitting in our wallet and we want to use them, right? We want to lend them to Aave. We want to use them to buy on Uniswap, a new token. In the near future, we will let our users to interact with external applications. And that's really big. Imagine you are lending $1 million to Aave protocol and you're still enjoying the benefits of DOP. That's just a nice review of the nice example, of our user interface. So you can choose visible, hidden amount. So let's say, for example, you want to make your Uni from the last example visible. All we're doing is just using zero knowledge proof. The zero knowledge proof is created on chain, and we have information that you own Uni. Okay, so we don't share any on-chain information. We share zero knowledge information, and that's what gives you the control. Okay, you want to share that you have 50 Uni from the last example, we just create a new zero knowledge proof. This guy owns 50 Uni. Okay, and the minute you have 49 Unis, the proof disappears. Okay, and that's the NFT. So DOP wallet is basically an Ethereum wallet. We are an Ethereum mainnet. Okay, so and that's big. We can transact on Ethereum. We already have this technology, by the way. We can transact privately on Ethereum, and that's great. But if I will take this Ethereum wallet supported by DOP and look for it on Etherscan, I'll see nothing. It will be blank. I know it sounds crazy, but we can demonstrate it in our booth. Okay, so it will be blank. But if we will go to DOP Explorer, everything that you choose to make public will be visible. All the proofs that you've created, all these zero knowledge proofs will be visible. So it's like a social media profile. We can see your NFT, transaction histories, assets, everything. So we have the phases of the project, and we have the first phase, which is the engine of DOP. It's already done. We're working now on audits, on security. The next phase will be flexible privacy, just like I shared with you. We are working on it right now. We believe it will be done by the end of Q1 2024. And we have the external ecosystem, which is all about bringing more developers to DOP to create their applications and to communicate with external applications. And that's great. And of course, to bring DOP to every big EVM. So we're not stopping ourselves just in Ethereum. We want to come to Tron, Binance Smart Chain. We want all the biggest EVMs. Okay, so I'm going to apologize that the quality is not that good. Okay, so that's the bad news. This is a video of demonstration of our mainnet. But the good news is that we can live demonstrate it as well in our booth. Okay, so why it's not playing it? Okay, seems like the format of the presentation killed the video. So now you have excuse to come to the booth and watch it. Okay, so come to the booth. Come talk with me. I will show you a mainnet transaction privately on top of Ethereum mainnet. So I'm going to end with this. 13 years ago, Satoshi Nakamoto by himself wrote on Bitcoin Talk about the problem of over-transparency, and you can Google it. And he asked his community for ideas, how we can solve it. Because crypto is about decentralization. Over-transparency is like side effect. And his community had crazy ideas like, let's open a new wallet for every transaction. Doesn't make sense. And 2 months ago, Vitalik Buterin, the founder of Ethereum, published article with Chainalysis CEO. They talked about how zero knowledge can bring a certain level of privacy to Ethereum while involving compliance, of course. So we can see that these two masterminds, they understand that over-transparency is problematic. So I'm going to say this. We believe that over-transparency, it's not a feature. It's not a feature. It's a bug. And we're going to fix it. Thank you.